Assalamualaikum. My name is Ainur Zulushyamatul Huda binti Abdul Halim. Today I would like to present about road safety audit. Road safety audit (RSA) is defined as the formal examination of the planning, design and construction of the road project and the characteristic and operation of an existing road by independent and qualified examiners to identify any potential feature or operational arrangement that may adversely affect the safety of any road user. One of the objectives of RSA is to ensure that the safety requirements of all road users are explicitly considered in planning, design, construction and operation of road projects. RSA consists 5 stages, which are Stage 1, Feasibility and Planning Stage, Stage 2, Draft, Preliminary Design Stage, Stage 3, Detailed Design Stage, and Stage 4, the Pre-Opening Stage, Stage 5, RSA of an existing road. Stage 4 consists 3 parts, which are Part 1, Verification and Traffic Management Plan, TMP, Part 2, During Construction, and Part 3, Pre-Opening Stage. An adult at this stage will identify safety problems which develop due to normal wear and tear from traffic operation. It will also identify hazard due to the way and the landscaping has matured. Inspection by day and night are essential to check inadequacies in delineation and visibility. The location project that I choose is at Pulau Indah Klang, Selangor. This is the location plan. The location project is divided into 4 sections, Section 1, Section 2, Section 3 and Section 4. First, we identify the nighttime safety. Both pictures are in Section 4. First picture is stated that the street lighting are not turned on towards and change at Chainish 400, while second picture stated that there is no reflectors on the medium concrete barrier towards start Chainish at Chainish 400. First, the auditor noticed that the work area is rather dark where the road lightings along the site are not functioning. The auditor requests the road lighting to be turned on in order to help road users see clearly along the work site. Second, it is identified that there are no reflectors on the concrete barrier median along the site. It is recommended that the reflectors are installed as soon as possible. Third, the auditor recommends that the barriers with reflectors are placed along the site as it will further aid road users guiding their way. Second, road site hazard and safety barrier. The first picture is in Section 3. It is stated that missing section of barriers at Chainish 50 towards and Chainish, while second picture is in Section 2. It is stated that some section of hoardings are not connected properly at Chainish 700 towards and Chainish. In Section 3, the auditor noticed that in some work segments, the plastic barriers are not available. It is important to ensure that all segments of the work area is secured by barriers and the barriers are filled with water and securely linked. In Section 2, the auditor identified that hoardings are not installed properly and are leaning towards the traffic. This creates a dangerous situation and the auditor strongly advised that the situation is rectified. Last, the road marking and delineation. Both pictures are in Section 1. The first picture is the view towards start Chainish at Chainish 5600, while the second picture is the view towards end Chainish at Chainish 3100. It is noticed that temporary road lines have been provided for the previous road division. There is no objection by the auditor. However, it is noticed that there are temporary and permanent white lines on the road lane. It may confuse the traffic. Second, it is also noticed that in some sections, road lines have not been painted. The auditor argued the road lines to be painted as soon as possible, as this will create hazard to road users, especially when the vehicles are overtaking. For the conclusion, the Road Safety Audit Report Stage 4 Part 2 has identified a number of safety issues. These safety issues may be remedied through implementing various measures and facilities, including a comprehensive traffic management scheme. At this stage, in the development of the project, it is still practical and feasible to correct most of the items identified prior it being open to public users. For those items which cannot be corrected for any reasons, appropriate mitigating measures need to be taken. Thank you.